Hi everyone and welcome to another project in my portfolio. Today we're going to be looking at telepresence robots. In particular, we're going to be adding a HTML overlay to the video call of an Ohmni robot. And so two bits of housekeeping. First is I was sharing this microphone between OBS and the robot, so it didn't actually pick up, it wasn't able to share the microphone between both very successfully. So I'm re-recording over a couple of footage. But silver lining, I've got a second camera angle with my mobile phone, which is going to be pretty cool. And second thing is I was actually working for this company to do repairs in Australia and send robots out to schools. And so as you can see, I've got my simple HTML overlay that I've created. I've got a QR library using JavaScript that I found on the internet, and I was able to basically take any photo. I'm going to use this more trickier one here, and it reads the QR code and gives you the URL for, or maybe even a simple message, text message for whatever the QR code is saying. Now, this library only takes in photos, PNG photos, and so what I needed to do is talk to the camera of the robots, take screenshots from that. So I was able to go into Ohmni's API, which they provide only in developer settings, so you won't be able to do this unless you've got the developer license. And when my boss was like, hey, you reckon you can add QR functionality to this? I was like, all right, let's give it a go. And so we have that for demo purposes. Now, when I press that button, scan for QR, what it's going to do is repeatedly, every 2.5 seconds, take a screenshot, and it takes that for a 4K photo to be processed by the library, and that's why it's every 2.5 seconds. This is me showing the overlay of the robot. And so you can see that you've got two cameras here. So when you're in call, you can obviously see things, but you also got a bottom navigation camera. That's why you've got the two screens there. And so what we want is to add that overlay into the call. And so we're going to end the call first, and then we're going to go into the settings that's provided with the developer options, and we're going to add the URL to the simple HTML web page I made. So we're going to load that up, and all those buttons, basically the whole website, is going to be overlaid onto the video call. So this is a really cool option that Ohmni's given us. And there you go. You can see that the buttons are there. We're going to do a quick test for a picture from file. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically test the continuously looping feature. And so I've got a nice little GIF there to remind people that it is continuously scanning. So it'll stop scanning if it finds an image, if it finds a QR code and was able to read it. But sometimes QR codes are too close, too far, too on, and so you'll continuously keep scanning until you press the stop button. So we've got two QR codes here. We've got one on the table there and one on the door. So we're going to move towards it. Actually, while that's happening, we're going to go out and we're going to sync it up. So we're going to sync up the camera call. Excuse me for those text messages. And so we should be roughly lined up. Let's press play. Let's press play there. There we go. Wow. Good lining up. So you'll be able to see that as soon as it scans, there we go, we've got the URL come up and it stops the scanning. And so I've actually got a button to go to that site afterwards. So that was the first QR code done. Now we're going to move the robot towards the door where the second QR code is. And press the start scanning button again, move closer. Because it was picking up the first QR code on the table. You've got to make sure there's only one QR code at a time, right? And there you go. So it scanned the website. I've got a button there so you can actually go to that URL as well. And so that's me using both HTML and JavaScript for the first time. And yeah, it was quite fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.